Hi everyone, I'm coming back on here to give you guys the update on how my injection round went. Not exactly what I expected. I expected it to be pretty much the same as when I do sublingual, but that was not the case. And so I'll just kind of take you through what went on, and here we go. I started out, I loaded over Easter weekend, and I loaded very well. I always do. I take my loading days extremely seriously. And I ate, just tons of fat and just ate until I could eat no more. I used diabetic needles, which I believe are 29 gauge, I believe. And decided to take 150 IUs a day. That seemed to be the norm for people on YouTube at least, and it seemed to be working for everyone else, so I decided on that amount. Injections were pretty painless. I mean, some pokes I could definitely feel more than others. It's not like a painful poke, but it's just a poke, so it's there, but it's not too bad. And it was convenient that I only had to do it once in the morning, and then I didn't have to worry about taking another dose at night like you do with sublingual, or holding it under your tongue for however many minutes that you hold it. So after loading, I gained 3.5 pounds. And another thing I wanted to point out is I used HCG, and I know a lot of you use HCG also. I don't think I'm going to be using that brand anymore, only because it seems to affect my time of the month. It seemed like as soon, and I'm not exaggerating, as soon as I injected with HCG, I immediately had like PMS cramps right as I injected. It was very strange. And I know Jenny was just talking about how she's been really emotional and etc. I think it's that brand, and I just don't think I'll ever use it again for myself. It might work for others. So that's one thing I noticed that was different. One thing that's a good thing, my first week I always seem to get these strange headaches, at least for the first 2 or 3 days, and I didn't experience one headache on my first week, which was pretty cool. I thought, wow, this is really awesome. Okay, and during your first week, it's pretty normal to experience some hunger, and I did have some hunger. It wasn't, nothing out of the normal that I would expect on my first week of doing HCG. I decided this round I was not going to have any weird extras like, well, I won't do chocolate delight because I gain on it, but, macadamia nuts or anything else that people are using. I said I'm just going to stick 100% to the protocol, and that's what I did, at least in the beginning. Okay, so some hunger during the week I had, yes. But I noticed as I went along, I normally, especially after the first week, I kind of cut down to 1 fruit a day because my hunger is just not there. And so I'll eat my protein and vegetable for both meals, and then I'll have like 1 fruit between those meals, and that totally does, it just satisfies me, and I'm fine. I've noticed this time around I'm eating all the foods allowed. I'm eating both fruits, and I was starting to experience hunger at night before I went to bed, and it wasn't in my mind, it was hunger. My stomach was empty and growling, and I wanted to eat. I was hungry, and I was also waking up hungry, which never ever has happened to me on HCG. I can go for hours without even thinking about eating my lunch right away, and this time I woke up and I was ready to eat. So that was different. I also experienced, and it got worse as I went along, insomnia like crazy. I am naturally a night owl, so I have no issue staying up late, and I'm usually able to sleep in pretty good, but this was way out of my schedule. Like, I wasn't able to fall asleep until like 4, and most recently not till 5:30 in the morning. It's not like I had energy, I just could not fall asleep. I was tired, but it was insomnia. I couldn't fall asleep no matter what I tried. So that was ticking me off. And then as I went along, I'm in my second week. I'm towards the end of the second week. I am starving. I'm eating my foods, and then by now my mood has changed. I'm tired because I haven't been able to sleep, and it was just all out of whack. And I think it just came down to my dosage is not correct for me. 150 is not for me. So one day, a few days ago, I upped it to 200, and it felt okay for me for probably a few hours, and then the hunger kicked in again, and it was to the point where I had to make a decision. I'm at the end of my second week, and I only plan to do a short 23-day round. And I knew Tom was supposed to arrive any day now. I made a decision to just quit the HCG like a day before my period arrived, and I know that's not how it's supposed to work, but I had to. I was so starving, you guys don't even understand how bad it was. I've never experienced that bad on HCG, and I'm telling you guys, I did everything right, by the book. So at this point, I was so hungry, I popped a handful of macadamia nuts before I went to bed one night, and that helped me a little bit. And then by the next day, I'm like, I give up. I can't do this anymore. My whole personality had changed. You can ask my husband. I am sorry, husband, but I was not a nice person to hang out with. I was very short-tempered. I was like a zombie. I was just like this. Oh, spacey, and just, I need food, and it was horrible, you guys. It was horrible. So I ended my round several days too short. Tom has arrived, and my God, I'm feeling so much better. I'd say I'm normal now because I quit it, and I am definitely not going to say that injections don't work, because I know they do. Just so many people do them, and I know they work. My dosage was totally wrong, and I just didn't have the willpower or the strength to go through that starvation to figure out what my dose should be. And of course, you're not supposed to dose anyways during your period, so I was just done. I will probably never do injections again, I'm sorry to say, but whatever I get from my sublingual dosage, and each dose is 166 IUs twice a day, whatever it gets into my blood is totally the right amount for me. What it is, I'll never know, unless some scientist out there would like to figure it out for me, but all I know is sublingual has worked for me. It's not in my head, as some people would believe. The HCG does work. Once you have that dosage and your hunger is taken away, it works magic. As far as what I lost, it's kind of a little bit under average. I gained 3.5 pounds during loading. I lost that within the first couple days, and then I lost an additional 6. So the total, within 2 weeks, I lost 9.5 pounds. I don't know if we include our loading weight or not, but so there we go. I'm going to just do strictly P3 right now, and no carbs or anything, and stay off that juice for a long time now. So I just want to let you guys know what went on and how it went. It was not fun, and I'm glad it's over with, but I tried. And for the new people out there, not new people, but the ones trying out the injections, excuse me, Mumsy and Jenny, if you feel any hunger past that first week, please do something about your dosage before it gets to the point where I was, okay? We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.